Hey, this is Allie and welcome to December Daily, day 22 for 2017. Today I am working with the back of a 6x8 page, and then I am deciding that I'm going to use this one for the next day. So I am going to use a couple enlargements is what I decided to do. So Anna and I spent some time shopping today. So I have a picture that I took of her and I that are in the monitor in the checkout line at Target, which I thought was a good example of kind of what it feels like right now. And then she and I went and had lunch together too. So I printed out a photo that I will back on here. I'm thinking about adding a story onto a tag like this. I may also just cut something out and put it on top of here in some kind of shape or another. But my first step is essentially just getting the these two pictures on there and then deciding what else I want to add in. So one of the first decisions that I'm making is that I'm deciding that I'm going to go with these big numbers, and these were available, they actually are still available in the shop, and you get 2 sheets of them, so that gives you a little bit of flexibility in terms of adding them in. And I'm going to put them right here, so starting right here. Actually, move some things around here so I have better access to the actual photo. And I'm playing around with the idea of using some of the circles, either the cork or something like that on there. Here's the other 2. Okay, so there's the big 2s on there. And then, looking at some of the other things that were included. And I'm also looking at it in terms of that this is going to be a spread that goes across 2 things. Maybe like one of these. Just kind of looking at some of the circles of what could be added on there. Figuring out, I like the green a little bit over here too. There's kind of in these 2 pictures, you know, one has the green, one has the more of the red just from being inside Target, and one has more of the green. So maybe it makes more sense. I'm just kind of playing around, thinking about where do I want these things to go. Let's see. And maybe just doing something like this. Putting that, I kind of like that one. That kind of anchors it down in there too. Just having that be on one, and then definitely probably using this. I was gonna see if I had another picture that I could put on the back of this one to go along with the story. This was part of the chipboard bundle that had like a few different shapes in there too. Some stars and stuff. Let's see, and I could do like this. You know, like 1 was Anna and 2 was me. Kind of like the idea of just using these little, like the 1 and the 2 on there. That may even just be good enough to go along with my story. Figuring out how to add in my story in between those 2. I like those little circles, so let's use those. So that one was Anna's. She had ramen, and since I'm gluten-free, I'm not eating the ramen noodles, so I had like tom kha soup, some kind of a Thai soup there. So I'm going to adhere this oops, I lost that drone. I'll have to pick it up in a second. Here this onto this one, which again looks like this on the other side right now. That's one that I had set up in advance in the product play workshop. And I will be, so you guys will see this on Saturday morning, if you're watching this kind of in at the same time. And then we'll probably not have another video until after Christmas, but that might change, but most likely after Christmas is when you'll be seeing the next videos from me. Okay, so there's that. Now I'm kind of thinking, what else would I want to add on here? This picture itself is really, it has a lot going on it already, so I think I'm probably just gonna leave that like that. And let's see, in the album itself, I'm gonna punch the holes. Somebody asked the other day, this is a power punch, is the punch that I'm using. It has a little bit of a bigger hole than the, what's the other one called that I use? The other one, I can't even think of the name right now. There's too many things rattling around in my, too many tabs open. It just has a bigger hole. So that's the one that I picked up last Christmas after somebody had recommended it, and it's been great. So I'm going to slip this back into the album. There's that one, and then this one is gonna be slipped in here. And then I'm gonna use, I think I am gonna use this to write the story. So I'm gonna write the story on there, and we'll see. I kind of still wanna add something like this on here. But it just feels like, it's a little bit too much. So let me see what else, while I'm doing the journaling, I'll see if I come up with anything else. All right, so I started doing stuff without remembering to turn the camera on, so you'll just kind of get to see what I ended up doing. So I added these December days, just one more of the chipboard pieces off the main kit there, with my big 22 with the funny photo of us in Target. I wrote out my story, stamped the actual day on there, just the story about Anna and I going shopping for some last minute stuff. And then over here on this side, you saw me put the chipboard on there, and I just paired that with one of the wood veneer circles and the Joys of Giving chipboard circle that was in the main kit as well. So pretty simple, easy story, you know, getting some of those enlarged photos in there that I really like, and a little bit of an everyday thing and a little bit of a Christmas thing. So that's it for day 22. Like I said, there may not be a video tomorrow. There is likely not going to be a video tomorrow, and you may end up just seeing the finished pieces of my album after Christmas. That's most likely the case, so I will wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a happy holiday, and I hope that you are safe, and thank you so much for joining me for this project before Christmas again, and I'll be back again with the wrap up of my last few days. Thank you.